absolutely shocking as far as when it comes to the pictures that we are going to show you on your screens. Let's talk about the Unnao rape case and the developments that have happened recently. On the left side is Kuldeep Singh Sengar, the expelled BJP leader who's been accused of kidnapping and raping a minor. The shocking part, his life sentence has been suspended and the court has granted him conditional bail. On the other side of your screen is the Unnao rape survivor and her mother, who were dragged by the police because they were holding a protest near India Gate. That highlights as far as when it comes to the threat that she perceives, not just to her, but to her family as well, as several members of the family were also killed. Now, as far as the two contrasting realities that are now being put across, one of a powerful accused walking free and the other of a survivor living in fear. The survivor has voiced grave concerns for her family, saying that the decision has left them in constant fear and they are ready to challenge the court order of the High Court in the Supreme Court. But as per the latest development, the Unnao rape survivor met with Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi as well. This issue has also picked up politically with the opposition not happy with the judgment. The survivor says that she met Rahul Gandhi and he's assured her of justice.
महोदय से मिलने की गुहार लगाई, मैं प्रधानमंत्री से भी मिलने की गुहार लगाई, मैंने सबसे मिला लेकिन हमसे कोई भी नहीं मिला। और राहुल भैया का सामने से फोन आया और सामने से हमको बुलाया और मैं उनसे मिलने गई। उन्होंने मुझे न्याय का आश्वासन दिया और न्याय की लड़ाई के लिए आगे के लिए बोला है। यही है कि हमें न्याय दीजिए, आप लोगों से यही उम्मीद है कि मेरी आवाज़ आगे तक बढ़ाइए और मुझे न्याय दिया जाए। यही आश्वासन दिया है कि हम आपको न्याय दिलाएंगे, आपके साथ गलत हुआ है और मैं आपको न्याय दिलाऊंगा। राहुल गांधी और सोनिया गांधी हमसे मिली हैं, हमको बोली है तुमको हम न्याय दिलाएंगे। अंदर सोनिया गांधी भी, राहुल भैया बहुत हमको भरोसा। कैसे मारा था? पुलिस वाले ने, देखो कल इंडिया गेट के पास जब उनको बेल मिली, हाई कोर्ट पे बेल मिली, तो हम लोग धरना प्रदर्शन किया तो हमको खींच के गाड़ी में खींचते हुए मारते हुए हमको बैठा दिया।
प्रधानमंत्री से मिलने के लिए समय मांगा आप लोगों ने?
प्रधानमंत्री से समय मांगा है, प्रधानमंत्री ने आज तक का कोई खबर हमको नहीं पहुंचाया।
Now, as far as the case is now concerned, what is now the CBI planning as to move the Supreme Court or the top court at the earliest against the High Court order granting bail to accused and convicted Sengar. Now, the accused who had filed appeal and a bail petition that was vehemently also opposed by the CBI as well as the family of the victim before the Delhi High Court. The CBI has filed timely replies and written arguments in this matter as well. Bhavtosh is connected with us. Bhavtosh, the developments that is now concerned because the family of the victim has opposed to the petition citing safety and threats, and this is what the CBI will do next to immediately challenge the High Court order.
Yes, Amita, in fact, this is what the CBI has said. CBI has now officially said that they will be opposing the order of the Delhi High Court, which was given by a division bench 2 days back. And they have said that they will be filing a special leave petition in the Supreme Court, even as the Supreme Court has gone on a recess on a winter vacation. Now, this can happen anytime, even as today is Christmas. And the top officers of the CBI has studied the judgment of the Delhi High Court, along with the legal officers, and it could be possible that the Additional Solicitor General might be filing the appeal against the Delhi High Court order. Now, the Delhi High Court order has said that his sentence will be suspended till the final disposal of his order will happen, and importantly, he will remain behind in a case of culpable homicide, which was the case registered against Sengar and his brother, in which the victim's father and uncle were brutally beaten to death inside a police station. Now, there are twin cases as far as this entire Unnao case is concerned. Okay. These cases were investigated by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Initially, the cases were being investigated by the UP police.
All right. Related to the same case, as far as when it comes to the father whose death was also reported in the investigation that has been taking place in the rape case and the kidnapping case, now it seems that the case has now reached the Supreme Court. An application that has been filed in the Supreme Court by two advocates, Anjali Patel and Pooja Shilkar, challenging the grant of bail to convict Kuldeep Singh Sengar and for setting aside the High Court order. Let's connect with Harish on this. Harish, not just the CBI, which has decided to file a special leave petition in the Supreme Court soon after reviewing the High Court order, but there are others as well who are challenging the High Court order in the Supreme Court.
Yes, that's right, Amita. Two lady advocates and activists, Anjali Patel and Pooja Shilpkar, has moved the Supreme Court challenging the bail granted to Kuldeep Singh Sengar and seeking to set aside the order. It's believed that along with the CBI's appeal, which will be filed shortly, as Bhavtosh said, and also victims' appeal is also coming. So along with those petitions, this petition might also be heard as an intervener. This shows the outrage and shock which has been triggered following the suspension of sentence of Sengar, and also grant of bail, because now women activists are also, third parties are also coming to Supreme Court filing, and through their petition, for the first time, this matter has reached the Supreme Court. In their petition, these two lady lawyers are reminding the Supreme Court about the gravity of the offence and also the brutality involved in this, and the show of muscle power. For the benefit of our viewers, let me read a very small portion of it. It says, the High Court has committed a grave error in law as well as on facts in granting bail/suspension of sentence, despite his serious criminal antecedents and his established involvement in heinous offences of rape. And also, the High Court failed to appreciate the material evidence relied upon by prosecution, which clearly demonstrates the barbarity and brutality of the accused, coupled with demonstrated muscle power, financial influence, and criminal propensity. It also questions this main ground taken by the High Court, that the aggravated sexual assault is not cannot be considered because this person, this convict, is not a public servant. But the petition goes on to say, when he committed this crime, he was a public servant. He was in a position of trust, violation of trust and command, and therefore that ground should not have been invoked by the High Court. It also reminds that there is every chance of
I think let's connect with the lawyer herself, who's connected with us here on the broadcast. Anjali Patel, I'm told, is connected with us. Anjali, can you hear me? Ms. Patel, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you for taking out your time. We are told that as far as this decision that by the Delhi High Court is concerned in connection with Unnao rape case, you have decided to take up the matter in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about the application that has been filed by you?
पहले तो मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि एक हीनियस क्राइम था, और हीनियस क्राइम में दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट से इनको बेल मिल जाती है, और जबकि इसमें हीनियस क्राइम में ऐसे कितने केसेस में इस तरीके से लिखाया गया है कि मैंने एक पॉइंट इसमें रीड किया कि जैसे ही बेल होती है उसके विद इन 1 आवर में फॉर्मेलिटी कंप्लीट करने के बाद इनको रिलीज किया जाए। मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन यही था कि ऐसे कितने आर्डर्स पास हुए हैं इस तरीके के, और दूसरा ये कि इन्हें लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट, और इन्होंने एक ही क्राइम नहीं किया था, इन्होंने इनके एक्सीडेंट करवाया, इनके फादर का मर्डर करवाया और विक्टिम के साथ रेप किया, और ये एक ऐसा क्राइम था ही नहीं, नॉर्मल क्राइम। इस चीज को लेके मैं खुद ही शॉक्ड हूँ कि हाईकोर्ट बेल कैसे कर सकती है।
जी, तो आप किन ग्राउंड्स को आप चैलेंज करने वाले हैं, क्योंकि बताया जा रहा है स्पेशल लीव पिटिशन सीबीआई की तरफ से भी फाइल की जाएगी, क्योंकि सीबीआई अपनी तरफ से भी ये जो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट का जो ऑर्डर है उसे चैलेंज करने के लिए तैयार है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में।
तो सीबीआई अपने पॉइंट्स को, मैंने एक सोशल एक्टिविस्ट हूं और उसके अकॉर्डिंग मैंने अपने पॉइंट्स को रखा है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट इन व्यू पर क्या करती है। आगे तो सुनवाई होगी तभी पता चलेगा आगे।
जी चलिए, we hope that your petition is taken up in the Supreme Court. Thank you very much, Ms. Patel, for joining in. So one of the two advocates that we are told have filed this application in the Supreme Court, challenging the grant of bail to convict Kuldeep Singh Sengar and for setting aside when it comes to the Delhi High Court order. Harish and Bhavtosh, thank you very much as well for joining us here on the broadcast.